If you're hunting for the perfect beginner telescope, you've probably stumbled upon the Meade Infinity 17 AZ. It promises to be the ideal gateway to the cosmos. Bright, detailed images of lunar craters, planets, and even terrestrial sights. But here's what surprised me. This telescope, despite its charming specs, isn't quite the stellar performer it claims to be. Most buyers rave about it, but I found some setbacks that might make you think twice before clicking Add to Cart. Stick around because by the end, you'll know exactly whether this piece of kit deserves a spot in your stargazing toolkit, or simply your junk drawer. First off, this telescope packs a 70 aperture with a 700 focal length on a precision altazimuth mount. That means it's built to track celestial objects smoothly with a slow-motion control rod, and comes with 2 eyepieces plus a 2x Barlow lens. Sounds like you're ready to explore the universe, right? Well, not exactly. Let's get into why this telescope might not live up to the hype, especially if you're dipping your toes into astronomy for the first time. So, who exactly is the Meade Infinity 17 AZ for? If you're a complete newbie, curious about the moon's craters or Jupiter's moons, this telescope could seem like a bargain. It's definitely marketed as a friendly, all-rounder device that doubles for day and night viewing. But if you're expecting crystal-clear planetary views or smooth tracking of distant galaxies, buckle up because the experience might be bumpy. Getting started, the build quality is decent but feels a tad flimsy. The altazimuth mount is supposed to make tracking easier, but many users noticed it's a bit wobbly once you extend the telescope fully. Imagine trying to focus on Saturn's rings and having the whole thing shake like a leaf in the wind. It's like trying to balance a spoon on your nose while someone is gently poking you, awkward and frustrating. Here's a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the star break up with the telescope? Because it needed more space. But seriously, the shaky mount issues lead to a less than stellar viewing experience. Slow-motion controls sometimes lack the finesse needed to maintain focus on fast-moving celestial objects. Another point worth mentioning is the lens quality. The 2 included eyepieces offer low and high magnification, and the 2x Barlow lens effectively doubles that magnification. That sounds versatile, but with higher magnification comes blurriness and chromatic aberration, the pesky color fringing around bright objects. When you're zooming in on the moon or a bright planet, this can seriously mess with your viewing pleasure. But wait, there's more. Some users complain about the red dot finder scope. Supposedly included to help you aim the telescope easily, it often feels more like aiming a toy spaceship with a broken joystick. The alignment is tricky, and if it's off by just a bit, you'll spend more time hunting the target than actually enjoying it. Don't lose hope just yet. There's a saving grace. Meade bundles a bonus AutoStar Suite astronomy software for Windows PC users, complete with a planetarium displaying over 10,000 celestial objects. This might be a game-changer for tech-savvy newcomers hungry for guided stargazing sessions. But if you're like me and roll with Mac or tablet, you're out of luck here. Here's a curveball. Why do astronomers bring so many chairs to the observatory? Because their observations take a sitting. It reflects one key inconvenience of the Infinity 70. The setup is not exactly quick or comfortable for long sessions. The tripod can be a bit fiddly to assemble and adjust. For those impatient stargazers who want to jump right into exploring the cosmos, this could cause some irritation. Now, let's talk about portability. The telescope is lightweight and somewhat compact, making it easy to carry along for backyard sessions or camping trips. This fact redeems its shaky mount somewhat because taking a heavier, more durable model is not always practical when you just want to gaze casually. So if you're envisioning epic night sky adventures with crystal-clear views and silky smooth tracking, the Meade Infinity 17 AZ may leave you starstruck for the wrong reasons. But if you want an affordable, entry-level telescope for casual exploration and terrestrial viewing, yes, it does a decent job. Your dog might even enjoy seeing a squirrel up close. Don't worry, the squirrel won't file a complaint. The optics are clean enough to catch a glimpse of the moon's craters, the bands of Jupiter, or Saturn's famous rings. But remember, clarity decreases as magnification goes up. If astronomy is a budding love, this telescope is like a first date. It shows promise, but you'll probably want to upgrade once you're sure you're smitten. Here's a quick myth buster. Some buyers expect this telescope to snap photos of galaxies or planets straight out of the box. Unfortunately, that's not its forte. It's designed for visual observation only, and even then, requires steady hands and a bit of skill. If astrophotography is your goal, you'd be better off saving for a more advanced model or DSLR adapter accessories down the line. You might ask, what about daytime use? The Infinity 70 actually shines a bit here. Observing distant landscapes, birds, and landmarks is enjoyable with bright, sharp images, which makes it a versatile option for kids and families wanting dual functionality. However, because it's focused primarily on beginners, don't expect the optical quality to rival dedicated spotting scopes. Let me share a quick story. My neighbor bought one of these to inspire their teenage kids to take up science. After a few frustrating nights adjusting shaky parts and struggling to find targets, the kids turned to their phones for stargazing apps instead, declaring the gimmicks too much hassle. So, if you're gifting this for a young astronomer, be ready to lend a hand or pair it with a stargazing guidebook. Here's the big question. Should you buy the Meade Infinity 70 AZ? My honest resolution is a mixed bag. For absolute beginners who want to dip a toe into astronomy without a large investment, it provides the basic tools needed to catch some stunning views. Paired with patience and perhaps a few tweaks to stabilize the mount, it's a solid introductory option. However, if you crave crisp visuals, advanced tracking, or plan to use it frequently, the limitations become increasingly apparent. You might find yourself upgrading sooner than you'd like. Think of it like buying a used car. It gets you from point A to B, but expect small hiccups along the way. That said, the friendly price and Meade's reliable customer service, including a 1-year warranty, add peace of mind. The bonus planetarium software is a delightful digital aid. Just remember it's Windows only. If your PC reads like vintage space gear, you might be out of luck. So why still consider the Meade Infinity 70 AZ despite its flaws? Because there's joy in discovery. It sparks curiosity, opens up your backyard to new possibilities, and encourages you to learn the night sky. In many ways, it's a stepping stone to greater adventures. And remember, every star expert you admire started somewhere, with a telescope that didn't always behave perfectly. One final joke to end on a high note. How do astronomers organize a party? They plan it. And so can you, with this telescope that lets you peek into a universe full of wonders, even if it occasionally tests your patience. Ready to start your celestial journey? If you want to explore the best price for the Meade Infinity 70 AZ, check the link in the description below. Don't let indecision keep you earthbound. Instead, reach for the stars and begin with a telescope that makes the universe a bit more accessible. Happy stargazing!